Okay, what is up, guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. So, please excuse any noise you hear in the background. Don't worry about that. I'm focused on the video right now. So, yeah, this is a trade recap of NAS 100 trade I took. It was a short. So, let me run you guys through it from the daily down to the 5 minute where I took my execution, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. And then I'll just explain to you what I saw, everything in between, everything basically. It's like a journal. It's like journaling for me. So yeah, let me just show you guys exactly what I saw and the reason I took my trade and what my bias was going into the day. By the way, this is yesterday's trade, the 5th of September 2024. Okay, let's go. Daily time frame. Okay, let me just clear all these drawings right now. Alright, daily time frame, you can clearly see we are bearish. We broke structure towards the downside, confirming that we are bearish as well. So if you go and you see, okay, you know what? We've got lower draws on liquidity right now. So we got this draw. Please excuse, oh, you know, this thing is going to annoy me now. Okay, there we go. We got this draw on liquidity. You can clearly see, alright, price pushed down strongly within the last week of price action. So yeah, you can see that we got this daily bearish fair value gap. Please excuse the bird. The birds are. Please just excuse it. Um, okay, we got that bearish fair value gap right there on the daily time frame. As you can see, price actually came in and swept and filled in this daily fair value gap that we got here. So if we drop down to the 4 hour, you can see that we did fill in this lower drawn liquidity over here. Let me just mark out this draw on liquidity that we've got here. Now this was not part of the trade. Just want to mark this out real quick. Got this bottom of this 4 hourly bullish fair value gap. Okay, so as you can see, the strategy I use is the ICT silver bullet strategy. As you can see, we got our previous daily high over here that got swept out as well with filling that daily beige fair value gap. So I usually just mark up my previous day high and low with PDH or PDL. PDH or PDL. It's just a quicker way of writing it, or just to point it out. As you can see, previous daily high, previous daily low. Remember, we're not focusing on today. We're focusing on yesterday, Thursday. PDL, previous daily low. So 4 hour, you can clearly see we were bullish as well. We got this break of structure towards the downside, creating this displacement, and also got this liquidity sweep over here and this 4 hourly order block. So if you go and you want to mark out your equilibrium in this range, you can see price didn't quite come back to tap into equilibrium right there. So it's not really something. It's more of an ideal way of how can I say? Sorry, I'm at a loss for words for this. I don't know how to explain it. I'll get on it now. Let me just remove this. When I get the right words, I'll explain that. And also, as you can see, the price came in, took out my previous daily high as well. So, and now on our hourly time frame, we were bullish, and on the 30-minute we were bearish, and 15-minute we were bearish. So yeah, when I went to the 30-minute time frame yesterday, and I marked out my PM session, which is from 2 p.m. New York time to 3 p.m. New York time. I went into the 15-minute and then on the 5-minute. So what I did on the 5-minute was, you can clearly see that price immediately went up over here within yesterday's trading. So we took out previous daily high, which also indicated that, or gave me a reason to go lower, which also added to one of my confluences, is that my bias is bearish. So that would mean all my draws of liquidity are bearish. So that would actually mean that I've got a reason to go lower, because we took our previous day's high before we took our previous day's low. So we did took out the sell side liquidity above this high over here. As you can see, we ran through it and then immediately dropped. And then I waited for price to start trading a little bit. You can see I waited for my PM session to open within this hourly range. You can see price consolidated between these. Got this consolidation area right there. And then just as exactly, wait, there's something I forgot. There's something else I saw. Okay, you can see, I think it's on a 30-minute time frame, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's correct. On the 30-minute time frame, you can see price broke structure to the downside after taking our previous day's high. We formed this bearish order block, excuse me, and we also have this bearish fair value gap. But also added to one of my confluences to go bearish, we do have a fair value gap, 30-minute bearish fair value gap right there. As you can see, when you go back to the 5-minute time frame, we started playing around inside of this fair value gap, and then price just before session closed, my PM session closed, you can see price dropped. So I was looking for price, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys are aware or know how to trade the ICT silver bullet strategy. So as you can see, you wait for a fair value gap to form within your PM session. You mark out your fair value gap as a entry, or you can use that fair value gap as an entry model. You got your bearish order block right there, but I'm not too worried about my order blocks. I mostly just use my fair value gaps. And then you got your, as soon as price reverses into that bearish fair value gap, stop loss can be right above the first candle of your fair value gap right there. And then your take profits can be targeting floors on liquidity. For instance, this was my first take profit to draw liquidity. This bullish fair value gap right there. You got this draw liquidity over here. I think this was that was my second TP. This is a low, and then my previous daily low was my third TP. So that's what I was targeting for the day. As you can see, price came down. What I did was I watched the market as price came down, entered immediately, there barely ran any drawdown. Price came down, took out my first take profit, moved back up. But as soon as price came down to my first take profit, I took off. I think it was 50%, no, less. I took off 35% of my first position. When the price came up, stopped me out of break even, and then immediately after started running through to hit my going on to take profit 2 and then take profit 3. So yeah, I don't think there's anything that I would have done better. Yeah, the only thing I can really see is that um I'd like to I'd like to focus more on my take profits. So if where I put my first take profit, because as you can see, it's quite frustrating. Um, from this range, from the entry to my first take profit, it's about 62 points. And then from my first TP to from my entry to my second TP, so it's about 100 and something points. Sorry, I don't know why my laptop's freezing now. Excuse me, guys. Oh, that's why I got my magnet on. That's why I hate that thing. Let me switch it off. It's about 117 points, and then I've got my from entry to take profit 368 points. And I looked at a risk to reward ratio of 3 to 4. So yeah, I'm quite uh, impressed with this trade. But yeah, the only thing I would like to study a bit more and go into more detail is my take profits, because yeah, it's quite frustrating. I missed out on 111 points of profit. So yeah, look at this, oh, this whole section here I missed out on. So really, you can say I had a 1-2, like almost a 1-1 trade, or a 1-2 right there. So yeah, that's what I was looking at yesterday, and that's my trade recap. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys learned something. It's yet again, like I've said on my previous videos, it's been quite a long time since I've posted, and yeah, hopefully I can get this consistency back. And yeah, I'm not profitable yet. I am not, and but I'm looking to be in the future. And still, I have a lot of things. Like I recently just finished school. I started working. Work has been a lot lately, and then yeah, but I still try to stay consistent, and I want to get back into this thing. So, I really think trading is worth it. With it, you just need to know what you're doing, and yeah, to have a plan. And yeah, like I said, let me check here quickly, guys. I'm trading on a $10,000 demo account. I made $49 on yesterday's trade. I know it's a bit small of a risk, but I risked 1%, and like I said, it only hit TP1 and didn't run all the way through TP3. I was looking at about a $290 trade if it hit TP3, but which it did not. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your days. I'll catch you in Monday's trade recap. Due to there being NFP today, I'll probably just watch the market and see if I can predict something for fun. But I'm not trading anything today. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your day. Cheers.